More racing room, please, Jamie.
Hey, I was on the grass.
I went and picked up a cheap, like, you know, those room air cons that are on, like, wheels.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to Sim Racing World's Toyota GR86 series for our 2023 Season 1, The Ashes Tour. And as always, thank you to Warren and Brown Tools as our round sponsor this evening. This evening we are coming to you from Sandown, and this is going to be an exciting race. Tonight you will have on board Rob Sainted Hayter and Connor Pixie Nixon. He has just quickly ducked off, so I thought my beautiful voice can get involved and say g'day. And speak of the devil, we have Connor now. How are you boys doing? I will hand it over to you guys for the rest of the show.
Thanks, Stevie. Connor, welcome on in, mate.
Yeah. Good to see everyone.
Look at this, mate. GR86s, Sandown. Oh, more could you ask for on a Thursday night?
Mate, I wouldn't want much else, anything else, to be honest. Best track in the world, in my opinion. And best little car that we've got in iRacing. So practices just clicked over, and we're going into qualifying. And how much time have you had at Sandown?
Oh, mate, I've had a fair bit. I didn't mind it. Like, we were here last night with the F3s, and that was different. Because again, you and I have driven this circuit quite a fair bit. You obviously in the supercar, and me in GT3s and things like that. And those sort of cars, they pave, and the GR86 is going to be very much the same. We're going to see a lot of curb bouncing. You know, they're going to be grabbing that curb, they're going to put it up and use the two wheels trying to get around the corner. But last night with the F3, they couldn't do that, you know. So it's interesting. But yeah, I'm glad to get back here with I want to say a race car, but you know, something that's a little bit more curb happy, who can absorb the curbs a little bit and use them. So it's
a bit more of an aggressive car than anything. It's more of a it's a car that I was showing to a lot of people about this car, and they said, like, when it first came out, everyone thought it'd just be glued. You know, the car wouldn't spit you into a wall or anything. But talking to a lot of people, they say it's so much more lively than a lot of people think, and they absolutely love it for it. So everyone's coming out of pits now. And
I was watching some of the boys in practice, and like spitting, like you were just saying, you know, it is lively. Like, you're not expecting the car to just, like, all of a sudden just snap the opposite direction and throw you in a wall. It's like, you know, it does those weird things, and I'm really keen to see how practice comes up here with Dylan Zabono and the boys setting some pretty good lap times in practice as well.
Yes, indeed. Dylan DeBono, one of the fastest competitors out here. And talking about fast competitors, we definitely recognise that livery from out of nowhere as one of SRW's drivers, and I'm pretty sure that's Mr. Brad Wall coming down the straight and coming down to the first corner. So
We're starting to see some boys getting some sectors together.
So it comes down to the curbs, and you can see. I was expecting Brad to actually use more curb there.
I mean, the curb usage. I mean, you just got so much of it you can use in these 86. Oh, Dean Sinkovich is just taking a little excursion on the grass there. We've got that up on the other screen, but yeah, as we jump on board now, and like this corner coming up here, Connor, at the end of the back straight, it's all about bravery, isn't it?
It's testing how big the mangoes are, and let's see how much Brad's got coming down the hill.
He's got it.
This
is going to be a tricky stop. That's pretty good, actually.
I was going to say, for me, it's not as aggressive, right? I'm used to a V8 supercar going down there, stupid miles an hour going down there.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
But yeah, these guys would still be hanging on for dear life. So here comes one of the competitors across the line, and I'm pretty sure that's Dylan DeBono. Dylan DeBono just came across the line with coming to P1, and he's just been dropped down by Nick Ryan. Great lap
Nick Ryan just punched a 22.2.
Oh,
so
that's why.
Amazing.
Oh, huge amount of curve there. Oh, look at that. Sideways
that's
action.
Probably a little too much. They probably don't want that much curve there at turn 1, especially. You're saying about, like in the supercar, you can be a little bit rougher, and in these things, it's hard because you've got to keep the momentum up, don't you? You've got to keep that flow happening. So you've got to use them somewhat, but you can't use too much. And the draft is going to play a fair bit in quali too here, I think.
Well, we just saw Nick Ryan come across the line with that amazing lap time there, but he was actually sitting right behind Dylan DeBono there. So we're talking about slipstream there. That is exactly what we're talking about. So yeah, there you go.
Just seeing Henry Fenson now just popped a 23.2 sector 2 time, so it's the fastest sector 2 time of the session so far. Not by much though from Ron. But yeah, he comes in and pops into P5. So again, that draft is going to play some havoc there, definitely on the quali stuff, but it's looking really nice out there too. I'm not quite sure if we can get Dylan just punched at 22 zeros. So yeah, he's pushing on. We did see a couple of 21s in practice, so I'm sure the boys can get there, but might get a bit of a look at the race update and see what the weather's going to be like. One of our commentary boys I just saw was up on his roof. Brendan Bolton just up on his lid, yeah. He's just
let's have a look at this. Now, we'll have a replay.
He's actually got it. We might go to a replay here of our fellow commentator having a bit of an upside down moment.
Oh, look at that. Let's have a look. So we're going to absolutely humiliate him here. So here comes Brendan coming down the curbs. Hasn't used anything there. He should have used a lot more there. So he's going to use a lot more of this curve.
Oh.
Yep. There's 2 wheels. Now, let's see what the springs are like. No, see that right side's already been...
Yeah, just snapped.
So the springs already compressed. Yep. So I think what's happened there...
has he been hit? Oh, yeah, he's absolutely punched into that next curve.
Oh, no, there it goes.
That's a cracker.
That was great.
We got you on the stream there, buddy. Good stream time. But yeah, as we... temps.
So temperature's pretty good today, 22 degrees on track. And ambient temperature, partly cloudy, 22. So not too bad at all. I'm sure the guys are enjoying it, and we've almost got a sunset kind of esque to it. So yeah, definitely very nice out there.
It's actually sunrise, 9 a.m. So it's just as the sun's coming up. So it's a really good time to race here too. We see Jet O'Murray to the top with a 21.4.
Very That's a quick lap time.
And that's 2 purple sectors. So his sector 1 was 25.2, and sector 3 was a 32.8, fastest of the session so far. So look, the lap time's there. Just
it definitely is.
Putting it together on it. It's been a hit and miss, hasn't it?
Yeah, it definitely is. Jet Murray's definitely a fast competitor. We've seen it over the past. He's definitely a fast driver. He's won the Bathurst 1000 a couple of times, so he definitely knows how to drive. And yeah, he's more of a supercar driver, but good to see him back in little 86 and P1 already. It's a great time.
Sadly, we're missing our superstar Sam. He's not here with us this week. Or if I remember rightly, he was away for the next 2, I think, wasn't he? This week and next week?
Indeed he is. I do remember
I think
that,
he's away for a couple of weeks, so yeah.
Unfortunate not to see him on track because he is a very fast driver, but we're going to go on board with Jet here. And
I love this camera angle. Look at the body work in the car. Like it doesn't like the curbs, but you've got to use them, don't you, Colin?
Yeah, you definitely do, and a lot of these guys would just be using every part of the car at this point. It would be more how the car's been set up, and I definitely know how Jet sets his cars up, very pointy and stable.
He goes through here.
So let's see what he does. Oh, there's a bit of understeer through there. He's about a curb. Hold on to it.
Oh,
done well there.
He got it down here. He got it stopped and made the corner, so
yep.
Wasn't clean, but he got it stopped and he got it there. So, but that's what it takes, isn't it? Kind of like you coming through that back area. It's so fast, like it's just flat out. You just got to hang on to it, and then because you're going so fast, you then downhill. You've got to hit that right-hand curb. You got to take a whole bunch of that curb. We see was at Dylan De Bono there, just grabbed a whole fistful of that curb, and then you got to try and straighten it and break it while you're cornering to the right and trying to get it stopped for the next corners.
The thing about Sandown, we've definitely noticed over the past, a lot of people were using a lot of wing at the start of when this track came out because it was very hard to get the car around the corners. But people found out very quickly, if you had no wing on the car, you were 5/10 quicker in a lap. So I can imagine a lot of these guys out here tonight would be running no wing. So you got to run no wing. The car's got to stop first of all, and it's still got to turn in. Now, having no downforce, the car's got to turn. So I can imagine a lot of these guys having no wing on the car, but still trying to get it stopped here. So it'll be very interesting, and I can see Nick Ryan just going around in the Milwaukee car.
Dylan Bono's just punched a 25.2 sector 1 time, so that's the fastest of the session so far. So he might be on for a bit of a lap here as well. You talk about no wing, Connor, and I mean, look, Sandown's known for its 2 big straights, isn't it? Really, so less drag on the car means obviously you're going to go faster.
Yeah.
That then compromises corner entry, braking zones, all that kind of stuff, doesn't it? So
yeah, definitely.
It takes a different skill set to understand you've got way more speed on the car, which means you've got to bring your brake marker back 50, 60, 75 meters to get the car back to where it's safe. So
I mean, we look at Dylan. Yeah, it's definitely interesting. I mean, say for example here, Dylan De Bono, right? His first purple sector was absolutely amazing, and let's see what his next one is.
Now, does he get close to the wall? He does. He straight lines that off the corner.
Yeah, he's done very well there. Green, and he's gone up to P3.
P3, yeah.
So Jet Murray still in front, and I just saw Henry in P2 just doing a 21.7. So Jet's still gapped everyone. So that's a very good time, actually.
I want to ask you, Connor, in this situation, like, do you want to extend, if you're running low wing angles, you want to extend the straight as much as possible. So when you're coming onto that front straight, you got the right left there at Dandenong Road. Would you really be inclined to take that left-hander a little bit later and just extend that front straight a little bit more?
I mean, running a no-wing car, it's a very dangerous setup, first of all, right? And when you do a track around here that has huge curbs, you actually want to use a lot of the curbs. So like you were saying, straight lining it is probably the best option. So going wide and then try and get the power down as early as possible, obviously is the fastest way to race, obviously. So running out wide, getting the power down, and we can see there,
Alan Hodgkinson
28.
giving it a big bootful through that contain there. That was nice.
That was very nice. Like we
Yeah, it's
saw
just
that
coming down here. So if
Yeah.
we jump on board, if ShiBBy can get us on board, would you stay right here and go a little bit later apex? Would you try and get in early and push it out wide?
I go actually early. I've always been that person that uses all the right-hand curb, then tries to use that left curb, only slightly, but that gives you the drive from the left wheel, so you actually get quite a bit of grip. So there's some few techniques out there, and I'm sure Jet's picked up a lot of them. And like, look at that. See how he's used that left wheel to get the grip. Now it's going to come down the chicane here. Now watch that right wheel get grip. There's the grip.
Bang.
There's grip. There's more grip from the right curb. Now let's use the left curb.
Boy, he just clipped it too, didn't he?
Yeah, that was very nice. So the 28 is absolutely on it, and this is Nick Ryan we're on board with, and we'll stay on board with him. And
Callum Hodgkinson, they did.
yeah, we'll see what happens here. And
See what he can do. He's on pace with the boys up the front with Sector 1, and he's not far off Sector 2. He's actually quicker than Wade Reynolds in Sector 2, so see if he can piece together a solid lap here. So he just caught that, and it just took that load out. It's such a tough circuit. You know, you're trying to make the time. You're looking for tenths now. You're not looking for seconds. You're looking for tenths. You're thousandths. You're just looking for
not even
tenths.
tenths. It's using these curves and being very dominant on the car. Don't give it any breathing room to react. That's how I see Sandown. Just really use the curves and be very aggressive around this joint. So
another fellow commentator there, Chef Toddy Thorburn, pulls up.
Very nice.
Good to have a couple other boys out there for the commentary team out there doing their thing.
Yeah.
Oh, who's that? Oh, Callum just fenced it.
Callum
fenced it down at turn 2 and 3 there. But again, that's that knife edge we're talking about, isn't it, Connor? You're right there.
And here's Daniel Schultz coming across the line. Let's see what lap time he does.
We got reading in the YouTube chat, AVR Sansi, I used this much curb last night in the F3s. I think a lot of boys used a lot of curb last night in the F3, to be fair. And our fellow commentator there, Brendan Watt, first race in a long time, boys, be gentle. We can't be gentle, Brendan, when you put it on the roof, mate. You put it on roof in quali, there's no gentle after that.
Oh, you got to be fair to everyone, right?
There he is, on screen. So right on cue, Mr. ShiBBy brings up Brendan Bolton right there. In the is it a cow livery, ShiBBy?
I don't know.
Cow skin print? It's a product from New Zealand. Okay. Right. So dairy products out of New Zealand. Oh yeah, Fonterra, yeah. Right.
And,
he's like, "No, the boys are on me. I'm not going to go through here and make a tool of myself. I'm going to go straight back to the box." Oh, that's quality done and dusted, mate.
Yeah, that's it. And Jet's actually on. I was going to say, Jet Murray's just actually on a hot lap here.
He is actually on another. He's a bit slower in sector 1.
Yeah, I reckon.
I was going to say.
I reckon that sector 1 would just be
Come
a bit
on,
slow.
Stephen.
Steve would be in
Give
the
him
way.
The draft.
So
give him the draft, Stephen.
Oh, he's backed out of it. So he knows the lap's been ruined, so he's going to back out of it. And we'll... So...
That's a shame too.
That is a shame.
But I mean, look, he's qualified P1. I mean, it's...
Yep.
He's got an hour's worth of racing to hang on to it, so... Oh, who was that? That Daniel Schultz, was it? Yeah, it was Schultz. He's just getting rough into turn 1. he was holding on for mangoes, that's for sure. Wow. So Kevin Wakefield was at like a 1-lap dash, gets him in a P15. So we're seeing a very, I guess, bunch field again, like we normally do here, Connor. We got a few boys there that are only separated by a couple of tenths.
I mean, that's what we just see in the 86s in general, don't we, mate? You go into any sessions with 86s, and I commentate for another beautiful company, And yeah, they race 86s, and it's magnificent. You come to SIW, and it's the same product. It's just a different place you racing, but it's the same racing anywhere you go. It's close, it's hard, and it's rough, but that's good. Having a bit of rough driving style, that's what you want in when you race. Just to be a bit rougher, change it up, not like being in an F3 when you can't even touch each other. This is really hard battling, and it's good. So it's good to see. And
this does pretty good racing.
Yeah, it definitely does. And talking about good stuff, Warren Brown Tools, they are absolutely amazing, and so are Toyo Sim. Thank you to those guys. So shout them out. Thank you guys. Really appreciate it for all the support we get. So we'll move on to the grid though. Jet O'Murray, fastest in the session. What an absolute great lap time he's done there. I don't think that's going to be beaten at all for quality. Obviously, we're gridding, so that won't be beaten. So well done to Jet O'Murray. Now, we move over to Henry. Great lap time in P2, only 2/10 behind Ryan Green in P3. He's done really well. Dylan DeBono, P4. Wayne Reynolds, P5. Kellen Hutchinson, P6. Wayne Shepherd, went fuzzy there. Nick Ryan in P8. Brad Mays in P9. And Dean Sinkovich, P10. Well done to Dean. Brad Wall, P11. P11, Brad Wall in the SRW, Wayne Edwards in P12. So we'll leave it there, and the guys will grid up, and that will be it. So well done to all those guys, because that's a good result for Ryan Green, and well done to Jet Murray as well. In
it's
P3.
good to see Dean Sinkovich up there in the 10 as well. I mean, it's a pretty good field, and to be in that sort of back of that top 10, I mean that's definitely good for Dean. A good confidence booster there. I'll have to see what they can do.
Oh, well, let's see what happens, really.
We've got the blimp camera on, I believe.
Love the old blimp camera, don't we?
Oh, yeah. Love that. It just floats around there. It looks really cool.
And sorry, I forgot to shout this out as well. Racecraft Simulations really sponsor us, so thank you to those guys. We get our great little racing here, so Racecraft Simulations, they are great, and I do race for them as well. So thanks, boys. Appreciate it, Anthony, John, and Alec over there, and all the rest of the boys. Really appreciate it. So we're going to go green here in a second, and this is going to be very interesting. Malware equipment as well. We've got to shout them out. I'm missing everyone tonight. And lights are out, and let's go racing. It's Sandown, and it looks like someone's actually went sideways there. So Ryan Green's going to go offline, and Dylan DeBono up the inside. Actually might get Murray here. Let's have a look. Outside, Dylan DeBono on Murray. Look at Alpha and Churi right up the inside. That was almost a crash. That was Ryan Green up the inside.
Who's around? That's 7. Hang on to it, boys.
Nick Ryan's around there. Jet Murray's going to lead us away. Going down the grid. Look at that. Look at them all, and that's one of the SRW cars around.
That's Dean out of P10.
Oh,
get back into it, Dean. Come on. That was unfortunate.
Look at Jet Murray here. He's already gapped the field.
I was going to say, he's already putting it out there, isn't he?
Ryan Green up the inside trying to get the Bono here.
Middle there, if we can grab those. Mr. ShiBBy. See if we can get those intervals up on screen for you to see these. Oh, look at the battle here with Bono, and see the Alpha Venturi boys really putting
huge crash in the background. Oh, that was massive. That might be a safety car. That was huge. That was Daniel Fritz.
Oh, that was
Greg Johnson's involved with that as well, and look at this. Side by side. Oh, up the inside. Bang!
Oh, no. Is that Brendan?
That's an SRW. They're all gone.
It's all going. All right, I think we need
that'll be a safety. Yeah, that'll be a safety car. I'm sure of it.
Boys, it's only lap 1. We've got an hour to go.
No safety car yet.
No safety car call.
And there it is. That's another SRW car just going sideways. We should call it SRW sideways. That was amazing.
What has Stephen been teaching these boys? He's been passing his spin traits off onto these boys. You've got to get that out of it.
mate, they need Sam to teach them, honestly.
Sam, the new SRW coach. Stephen, you lost your job, mate.
Yeah, that's it.
No more spins.
No spin
All right,
event.
let's just see if the boys can just settle back into a groove now and start getting in some nice lap times. We see the intervals there. We see Jetto Murray. I mean, 1.3 after lap 1. I mean,
he's rocket ship.
It's dominant, isn't it? I mean, it just how long can he last on it though? That's the thing. Like, can the boys get together and start working, building that pack and overhauling it, or is this just 1.7 now? It's just growing. So
up the inside, Brad Wall, one of the cars there, and Brendan just been black flagged as well.
Yeah, it looks like
So let's right on board with Brad Wall as well. He's just going to carry up down the straight. Let's see if he gets the room done up the inside. There's heaps of room there.
It's Daniel Schultz on the outside.
So let's see if Daniel can hold around the outside. Daniel's actually not a bad spot here.
I think the crisscross will be. Oh no, he's going to hang with him.
Yeah, like I said, Daniel's in a good spot there. Really nice there. Good drive. Let's see if Brad backs out of it. He should back out of this, and he hasn't.
Oh,
side by side. I've been knocked off by SPG there. That's definitely not a good thing. And there's a yellow car off there.
Who was that?
Ryan Edwards. He's off the road.
With no front end on that car. Well, look at it. The bonnet is completely off the car.
That's how you drive. And
Nick
Ryan up the inside. Have a look at this. Too wide. Brad Wall hasn't backed out of it. Let's see if he gets... Oh, he's up the inside of Daniel as well. Brad's wide. What's he done there?
Looks like he's grabbed the grass on that right-hand side and it's just flipped that. There's still... Nick and Daniel are still going out of here. Daniel is under a bit of an assault here from the boys. They're not playing very nice.
Yeah,
Nick
Daniel
just needs to set this up, doesn't he? He just needs to set this up and get a nice exit, get a good drive, he'll get the run. The draft will play a massive effect for him down into turn 1. So just see if Nick Ryan can just hang on in here.
And I can see up the field as well.
The outside.
Finding Green up the inside. See if Nick can get it done, and he will get that done quite easily.
He's outbroken him there by a long way. But
Nick's
Daniel's going to try
well.
He's going to try and switch back. Yeah, look, he's going for the switchback. Can he get there? Nah. Okay, so Nick got that done pretty easy into turn 1. So that might just give Daniel a bit of a look and say, oh, geez, maybe I'm braking a bit early. If he can get it stopped, maybe I can go a little bit deeper as well. So it might give him a bit more defence.
I mean, you saw Nick there though. He just, yes, he broke later, but he went wide to cover off Daniel. So he did really well there. So let's go back up to Dylan DeBono and Ryan Green here, because they're on a great battle right now. Ryan Green leading Dylan DeBono right now. It looks like Ryan Green has just been such a dominant force here since the start of the series. My apologies. And he's just been amazing here at SRW. So let's see if Dylan DeBono can get him back. Dylan DeBono is very dominant in the TCRs, so coming across to something different.
But we've seen Dylan DeBono sort of show up in these first couple of weeks, so he's not a stranger to this car, and he's certainly not a stranger with getting the elbows out and roughing up the boys a little bit. He was looking. I don't think he'll do it there. I think Dylan will be one to set up either into 1 or down at the end of this back straight. He'll try and position the car through that fast left and down through those S's. We'll try and pitch it down at the bottom. We just got a couple more YouTube chatters in there. Uncle Hotto, we said that was an eventful lap 1. Yep, and we couldn't keep up with it. So yeah, that was definitely eventful. And Jason Douglas saying, let's go Jet Murray. So Jetto's out there. He's 1.3 up the road. So we have seen that interval just come back a little bit. So,
done very well there.
Is Jet just pulling back out? Just coming up?
It'd be...
Stephen Signature just called for a tow.
So...
Is that right?
That'd be a safety car.
Yeah, that was 067 called for a tow, yeah. He must have had a... We'll just get some reap when the safety car comes out.
Oh, no, that's Ryan Green around.
Ryan Green for AVR.
Oh, bang!
Who was that? Was that Toddy? Toddy, what was he doing there? He was very much inside.
Oh.
Oh, we'll have to have a bit of a look at that.
So this is the cause
So
of the
this
safety
is
cars.
Steven Sinkovic. Now he had multiple spins down in this slow area last night too in the F3, and I say we're going to see it again. He's going to come in,
Too hot.
just loop around. Yep,
Oh.
same thing he did in the F3 last night. Same spot, I reckon. If we could get video from last night, we could almost overlay it. It's exactly the same spot on the wall.
That was great there.
That was.
All right, so this is the incidents from the start of the race, and we'll have a look at this. And we're on board with Nick Ryan here. Let's see what the car up the inside does. And I'm going to say Nick Ryan gets turned because of this car up the inside. Let's wait and see. Yep, car up the insides went too deep. Tag Nick Ryan, and bang, he's around.
Oh,
and
he just kept trying to get out of the way.
Oh, the yellow car.
Which is smart move. He just missed him. Yeah, he did. He just missed that. So, good evasive action there. But unlucky there for Nick. It was just it's turn one at Sandown, isn't it, mate? I mean, that's what it is. Well, here we go. Here.
You just got to be sensible. So he's actually, I think these guys are teammates. So that's Brad
Wall.
Brad
Wall? That is. It's Brad Wall and Dean Sinkovic. So.
Have a look at that.
You just see it. You just see it right there. He's just flipped up a bit, and then he's put his foot on the brake. And, unfortunately, there's no grip on that green stuff.
Yeah.
But he got out of that. He did get out of that pretty well. So.
There's his other teammate. So let's have a look at this. So this is Brenton Sober, and this is the big one we saw.
No! Again, it's just is that grass? Yeah, it's just a little bit of dirt right there, just there. You can see the tire just not like it and just spat it sideways. And unfortunately, Brendan Soper was just in that position where he just becomes a passenger. And
look at that car that's spinning around!
Was wild. That was wild. Oh, he's on the brakes. He's on the brakes.
Bang.
He just pulled up.
Look at the yellow car. Oh, the yellow car. Oh, he's flashed. He's around. Oh, where'd he go?
Oh, wow. Okay, maybe it was a connection drama. Yeah, okay. That was a bit
Houdini there. That was Houdini right there. Oh, there he is.
Greg Johnson there just caught up in that. Yeah, bit of a shame. I mean, it's just one of those things, isn't it?
I mean, you expect cars in the back.
Replay here coming in from our man behind the cameras, Mr. ShiBBy, giving us a Brad Wall incident here. What's gone on? Are we playing with track edges again? Looks like it. Oh, yep, right there, just that right rear in the grass, and away it goes.
And that will be it.
Oh, hang on to it, Brad. Oh, good spot there too, because he's got all that runoff. So if it happened a little bit earlier, he would have clipped that wall. But just where he got that, it just allowed him all that bitumen to run off and keep the car safe. So that was.
I was going to say, I won't do a Cowie show, but I'll tell you a quick story. A mate of mine actually told me where Brad Wall spun around there. This guy I knew, his brakes actually failed, and he went straight into that tyre barrier. On that fast left there. So, yeah, very scary stuff. And talking about...
We've seen a lot of V8 supercar action there at that corner, haven't we? Like, throughout the years, we've seen cars that go straight ahead and hit that tyre barrier up on their roof. And, just, it's hard. Like, that corner, you don't know what you're going to do until you put your foot on the brake, if it's going to stop or turn the corner. You just don't know. So, yeah, it's hard racing, but...
That's what I said at the start. Hard racing in the 86s.
It's crazy. So how does Jet feel about this now, do you think? Like 11 minutes in, he was a good kick out in front, and the boys started to pull him back a little bit. How's this going to go with him? On a bunch more back up again?
From Jet's point of view, it's actually good because he's leading, he's got control of the field. So when he actually comes out of the last corner, he could just pin it, right? Dylan DeBono might be still turning. Jet's already gone, bolted, absolute gone. So I reckon Jet's fine here at this point of view. For the rest of the cars, though, it's just going to be more chaos from this point of view. They already know what happened on lap 1. Maybe they're just more settled now. and we'll see what happens.
Settle down.
Definitely. See
Yeah,
what
well,
happens.
I mean, it's definitely something different, isn't it? Normally they're sort of clean on the first lap or so. You know, we have the odd incident here and there, but you know, normally they're pretty clean, and we're just seeing a few little, I don't know, hot moments, and the brains are just. So safety car's just pulling away. So now Jet's got control of the field. So I think it's what 70 kph, 90.
So
Yeah, 90 kph.
Let's see if we don't see the promo department safety car again. So Jet's going to keep it at 90.
I'll tell you what. This is going to be. Well, I was going to say, you almost look like you went.
No, he didn't. So he's just going to.
No, he didn't go yet.
Speed.
Safety car's just been called in pit lane, so he's free to go.
I would go here at this point here where Jet is.
I would wait until the turning point. Now I would go.
He's had a wiggle. Jet's had a wiggle on exit, so he's
It's kind of compromised now. Yeah, I think he might have been in two minds there. Should I go? Should I wait? And then he kind of went, I'll go. But it was just at the wrong time. He decided to pin the floor and.
Have a look at this. Ryan Green in the background, and
Ryan Green. Who's up?
So
him there.
Braden Mays is in the back there. TC's there as well. Let's see what Toddy does on the outside. Somewhere there.
Toddy's he's hung out on the outside, so it's good. We see Ryan Green there just getting a bit more of a hurry up. Behind Mr. Green there, Daniel Schultz, look at that. So what's happened here? DeBono's
Jet's just got a better run.
He just made a mistake, or someone was doing. I don't know, something might have gone wrong because he was right on the back of Jet at that 1-2 turn 2-3 combination. So he must have just made a bit of maybe made an error down there at the back straight. I don't know. But,
definitely. I'll tell you what.
Toddy's gone for a bit of a vacation in the sandpit.
Oh no! In the kitty litter. Here's another side-by-side action. Nick Ryan having a good battle here. Nick's trying to get up through the field. So DeBono's actually been black flagged because of Ryan Green. He had an incident with Ryan Green there. So DeBono's been black flagged, and Jet Murray is absolutely the best position he could ever want to be in.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's now got like 1.3 seconds to P2, so again, mate, it's
I think
just settle in, you know, get yourself in a nice, comfortable rhythm and just stay there. So there's a car in the fence just there as well.
Yeah.
Holy mollies.
They're still going at it.
Who's that? Brendan Soper's on the radio as well, saying served the drive-through and still got DQ. What? So did Brendan Soper get? Wow. Okay, so that's crazy. Yeah. So we'll have to keep our fingers on that one. See Ryan Green out again, back in this. Oh, look
at that!
Oh no!
That's one of the SRW cars. No, it is.
Was that Daniel Schultz? Was that Daniel Schultz with? I swear it was.
I think it might have been. Kevin. So have a look at this. Dean Stinkovich.
Dean.
So Dean's went around. Have a look. Oh, bang!
Oh, and he's just clipped the back of it. Oh no.
That's a bit rough. He needs to. Yeah, it looks like his brakes have failed, and that was it.
Unfortunately, Dino's just had a bit of off there, but we ride on here board Daniel Schultz. Nope, we're not with Daniel Schultz. Yes.
So
Nick Ryan.
Actually, let's. So Ryan Green actually going up.
Daniel Schultz is also under more fire as well, so he would see Nick Ryan setting this up in. Oh,
good pass.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was
a great pass.
That was aggressive, wasn't it?
That was a great pass, though. And I guess we should better talk about this. If we go up the front, actually, there's Dylan DeBono. Wayne Reynolds, we talked about him for the last couple of rounds. He might get P3 again. This man might just be the P3 master.
He's going to get annoyed with this. He definitely wants to get forward, doesn't he?
I can
doesn't
imagine.
Want to just keep having this P3 all the time.
But it's consistency, though, for a championship. If he keeps getting a P3 every race, I mean, Jet Murray's is his first race. Sorry, I don't know why I'm absolutely struggling to get words out tonight. But Jet Murray's, this is his first race, and Wayne Reynolds, this is a P2 for him basically. And side by side action to turn one. Daniel Schultz up the inside. Daniel being our biggest mover right now. He's just been absolutely going for it. Dylan DeBono right behind him as well. And we'll see what keeps happening here.
Oh, this is a good one. Oh, Brendo's just... Oh,
Brendo's around.
He's got the Steven Sinkovich commentary like. As soon as the camera gets on, he just makes a big... Steven Sinkovich is back on the radio again.
Has he crashed again?
Steven Sinkovich, I don't know, he's in the pits, but he just... I don't know. He's just come back on the radio, so we'll have to keep our ears on that one.
Yeah, we'll definitely keep our ears on that. And look at this little battle that's warming up. So Wayne Shepherd and
Wade Reynolds.
Wayne Reynolds.
Wade Reynolds.
So there's a bit of a big Wayne battle, I'm going to call it. And I think that's lap traffic in front. No, it's not. That's Cullen Hodgkinson in front of him. So Callan's done very well there.
Dylan DeBono right here on the back of Daniel Schultz.
Dylan DeBono, look at his mirror.
Inside.
Look how aggressive that helmet looks up the inside. Let's see what it happens.
Can he hang there?
Hard on the brakes.
Can he outbrake him?
Yes, indeed he can. No touch though. He's got away with that very clean. Jedi Murray just
that's another one.
Gapping out massively.
Just lost another spot there.
It's just been absolutely all that effort. Yeah. Dylan DeBono going by here, and have a look at this train. Greg Leake, Daniel Schultz, and Greg Johnson following right behind this little pack here. And a bit further down, we have Brad Wall. So here they come over the crest, and we'll be quiet for a second. Listen to these things go by. Look at this curb cam. But fast track experience.
Chibi curb cam.
Yeah, great view there. Talking about fast track. Talking about fast track experience. I'd love to get an experience around here. Wouldn't you, Bob?
Oh yeah, mate. Using the code SRW Go.
Oh mate,
absolutely. Get 10% off. Absolutely, get in there and get to Sandown and have a crack around here. I mean, I've driven a couple of tracks here in Queensland, and I've always wanted to look forward to Sandown. It's one place I've always wanted to sort of get to. I mean, everyone's got the dream of Bathurst and getting there, but I don't know, I think Sandown for me would just be like that cream, I'd be like, yeah, finally got it done,
That's the word we're going to use tonight, cream. That's the word of the night. So, yeah, definitely, it would be a track that is on the bucket list. Personally, I want to go around Singapore in the nights. That'd be great.
Oh, yeah.
That would be one of my dreams. But anyway, talking about dreams, have a look at this. Dean Sinkovich and
Brendo. No, Brendo. He got back on Dean. Oh, Dean's... This is going to be scary, because who's going to mess it up first?
These guys... Brendo is...
So we just got ShiBBy commented that he's got money on Brendo to screw this up first.
Oh,
big confidence there for our fellow commentator. But
poor Brendo gets absolutely smashed.
So we're just getting a bit of ShiBBy dirt here. It's apparently the boys were in the prototype before this, and Brendo crashed out before ShiBBy did, and yet spends more time racing than ShiBBy does. So, yeah, Brendan, you copping the ShiBBy dirt, my friend? Oh, look at the. Come on,
Dean,
have a crack at it.
I was going to say, Dean's got a lot of experience. Brendo doesn't have much. The cow monster.
Oh, look at this.
It's going wide
Dean's
there.
got the run, though. He's got the run. This is going to be interesting.
Oh,
Dean
so
peeled
Dean,
up.
how,
Nick Ryan and Henry Fenson. Yeah, look, these boys are at it again.
Nick Ryan's
Dylan
actually been
DeBono just there.
Nick Ryan's actually been black flagged. So a lot of people been black flagged tonight, and so has Dean Sinkovich. Wow.
Oh goodness. Yeah. I've seen a few drive-throughs, but nothing that really stands out. I mean, the lap one stuff was, that was always going to be hectic, but we've seen a lap 5, I think, turn 12 maybe, is the 111 and the 03, so that would have been Ryan Green and Dylan DeBono, so that was where that sort of took off. So car 111 attempts to rejoin the track after a pack goes through, stops on the apex in front of cars at race pace, unsafe rejoin. So that'll explain what happened to the 111 there. And then obviously the contact drive through for Dylan DeBono, which was the result of that. So there was a double penalty there. So DeBono got black flag for the contact. In turn, Green then proceeded on to the unsafe rejoin. So it kind of evolved into a double thing there. So it's a bit unfortunate, but we're riding on board now with Jet.
Well,
I mean, look at the gap. I mean, this guy's 7 seconds in front of Kellen Hodge, or nearly 7.5. Yeah. I mean, he's just leaking away. So,
hey, I mean, look how much. I wouldn't say luck, but success Jets already had already. We saw Dylan DeBono have a black flag. So was Ryan Green. So it's just worked out in his favour, and it's looked like he's just pulled away. And we'll see Cullen coming around the corner. There he is. In the background there.
Yeah, way back up in the back of the shot. We'll see him just come through now. There he is.
There he is. And he's the Wayne battle we were talking about.
But yeah, the Wade Reynolds and Wayne Shepherd.
Reynolds. I wonder if he's...
Dylan DeBono's just putting a little bit of pressure back on Henry there as well, so...
DeBono's done well so far to have a drive-through, and he's in P6. That's very good. He's done very well there.
They're Wayne Shepherd. Definitely got the Combox livery of the season, I reckon.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, there's no question about it. That livery right there, off it goes. Love it. Look at that. I was going to say, I actually don't mind Jetto's livery either. It's quite clean, but it's just...
I think it's a stock livery, to be honest.
It's just Toyota, mate. Yeah, I mean, it's just the stock one, but there you go. So Jetto Murray's just set a new overall best of 121.431. So he's not hanging around.
Yeah,
he's not hanging around. He's peeling those laps off.
He's actually beaten his qualifying lap. That was qualifying.
Yeah, that's. Look, I mean, I don't want to jinx it or anything like that, but we did see it last night. We saw the fastest lap in the, I believe, I think it was race 1. It might have been in it was in the F3s. My mistake. And we saw the fastest lap on the last lap of the race after a safety car. So that was
good tyres. Look at this.
Greg, hang on to it. The Team Greg Racing, hang on to it. Oh, good work, actually. That's good work.
Looked like he just stopped there.
Well, I mean,
I'm sliding now.
Just stop in general.
Yeah.
Right on. Jump on board now, Greg Johnson there in P8, looking at the back of Daniel Schultz. I tell you what, Daniel Schultz has been under a lot of fire tonight. If I was Schultz, I'd be getting out of the car and I'd be throwing the gloves on the seat and I'd be like, I'm done for a week. I'm out.
Yeah. he's had so much. He's had so much. Just battling. Then he's had a black flag. Then he's man, he just can't get enough of it.
His race is just all over the place. He hasn't had time to settle, has he? Like the first 27 minutes, and he probably feels like he hasn't had time to just get into a groove yet.
I mean, we've still got an hour worth of racing, which is a very long time for these little 86s.
30 minutes, mate. 30 minutes. 32 minutes.
Yes. Is too. I was looking at the wrong
hour. Yeah.
I was looking at the iRacing one.
It's an hour-long race, but Dylan DeBono up the inside. Wow, that was clean, easy. Fencing didn't really put up a fight there, did he? He just.
So here's the move again on replay.
They set him up on the outside. And he's just, Fenton just said, no, all right.
Didn't even bother.
You have it, mate. It's all yours. Not going to fight you. So that brings Dylan DeBono back up into P5, which is a good recovery drive. And we've still got pit stops to go. I'm almost certain we can be seeing pit stops in maybe 10 laps.
Yes. Probably see him. And I'm just sitting here. I'm looking at Todd. Looks like Jet's already about to lap some people already. So, Chef Toddy, as we call him, we're on board with him, and we might as well give him the privilege. We might as well, Rob, because he's done a lot to us, and someone's around actually.
That was Mr. Dean.
Yeah, I was going to say we'll give him the honours, Rob. We always pick someone, and we either go the fastest or whoever. We might as well go on a lap with Toddy, hey? He can take us for a lap. And
Greenie. No,
Ryan Green up here.
Ryan. And that was right in front as well. That's,
have a look at that.
Brad. It's again Schultz here. Just mate, he just can't catch a break, can he?
No,
we will get a chance to jump on board. We'll jump in with Toddy. We'll give him a bit of an honorary lap, but you can't turn away. I mean, the battles, it's just thick and fast. Like they're everywhere. Like you're looking back now to Greg Johnson and Bradley Wall, and look, Brad Wall's just don't hit the grass, Greg. Don't touch the grass. For crying out loud.
He's close to it too. How close to these
right
guys
behind him?
Be?
Ryan Green's right on the back. Ryan Green's lunged. Nah, he's backed out of it.
I feel bad for Ryan Green though. He was on for a podium there, and now he's going to have to fight back to the field in P11 right now. So let's see what he can do.
I mean,
actually, this one.
Oh no!
Dean, no, that's Brad.
That's Brad Wall, and he's just lost 3, 4. They're all pitting. Look at that. They all. Greeny's just looked around and gone, what did I miss? Where did everybody go?
There's about 7 in the pits, and we're going to...
They've all...
I mean, this is actually probably the perfect opportunity.
Jump on board with Toddy.
Yeah, we might as well, shall we? And I don't know if he's pitted, actually.
Not yet. So one thing... No. Oh, yeah, he did, I think. He has pitted, I believe. No. Sorry, no, he hasn't. Has he?
So we'll do the sights and sounds of the little 86 with Toddy and
just before we do, we always talk about being smooth with the input, something kind of. So this is a good chance to see the wheel work as we ride on board with Toddy here. Just how much goes through the hands and the body of the car here. So let's chuck it over to Toddy to give us a lap around Sandown and enjoy this sight and sound. Wow, what a lap. Connor, he had me nervous too, going down that back stretch. I saw half that car go to the grass, and I was like, oh, Toddy, no. Toddy, no, don't do it, Toddy. Oh, here with Callum. Callum, come on, be nice to that livery, bro. Be nice to it.
Oh, it's very nice.
Oh,
Can't be nice to it.
Go the long way.
Outside, let's
How's
see
that
what
grass
happens.
on the right? How's the grass?
He's dived up the inside. He's kept it there. I've done that before as well. Look at that. Up the inside.
Hang on to it,
block.
son.
And he runs
he's
wide.
Oh, no.
He's
He
cooked
just
it.
overran the corner.
Oh,
that puts Dylan DeBono now back on the for this as well. So.
that was a good lap though by Toddy. So well done to Todd.
Oh, look at this. 3 cars. That Toddy? Yeah, is Toddy right in the middle of all that? Is that Steven? No, who's it? Brad? That is Brad Wall and Greg Lee. Oh, that's yeah. There's cars everywhere. No matter where you look, there's doors rubbing and guards flexing everywhere. Oh, it's crazy.
Like I said, mate, rough, hard racing.
They've gotten the elbows out this week, haven't they? They're not playing nice now. They're settling into a groove. They're now starting to combat now, and this is what we like to see. We like to see the energy and the explosiveness come from these guys, you know.
Yeah, definitely. And
who's that?
Someone's bang!
Oh, we're just on board with that.
Oh, that was huge.
That's broken the car. Mega.
That was
unlucky. I think it was Brad Wall that just had nowhere to go. He couldn't do anything. Just curb hopped on the way in. So there's Kevin Wakefield. He just curb hopped on the way in. And what's happened here? Why has Brad been... Please tell me Kevin hasn't tried... So what's happened here? Has Kevin tried to come back on? Is it an unsafe rejoin?
Maybe. Let's have a look.
Oh, he has. He's coming back. Oh, no. Oh, no. Look, Brad's lost it. He's lost it and just crunch. Oh. He was so close to going over onto his roof, too.
Looks like Brad's... looks like Kevin's scared Brad, and Brad's went around, and he's crabbing right there. Have a look at that.
We can get a bit of a look at the right rear on that car. I think we'd find that's got a lot of angle. Oh, wow. That's ugly.
Hey, I'm no...
I mean, the only guy who can face straight and turn the left-hand corner, mate. Did you see that?
It
didn't even turn.
I was going to say, I'm no mechanic, but that doesn't look good.
I was going to say, that looks broken.
Yeah, that looks
we got
broken.
another battle here. Henry on the back of ShiBBy here.
I'm just going to start calling in Ken Block. Ken Block, side by side, and Dylan DeMono's actually got around. So Dylan's already gone, but have a look at this. Henry up the inside.
He's going inside.
Does he do it? Used to be the curb.
Shepard's going to hang him out. No, Shepard just hang him out. Just pushed him out on that side. But it's going to give Henry the run now, though, because Wayne will be a little bit slow from that inside angle. So giving Henry that outside just gives him a little bit more room to run, and this is definitely going to get him into turn one.
Henry up the inside. Maybe that was the plan the whole time.
Here, yeah.
Right up
Outbraking straight in.
Great move.
We'll wait for Wayne to fight back. Oh, Wayne, think about it. Yeah, nice. That's where you want to be. So that was good. That was a good setup, actually. It was a good little combat there. See, is that Toddy getting, or is that Brendan getting a little bit of a monstering from the other guys?
More than monstering. Callum and Wade is still at it. So let's this is gonna probably go to the whole race.
You see the New Zealand dairy it just bouncing through that chicane coming down the hill. That's got to be Brendo there.
Yeah, it's definitely Brendo.
Definitely got to be Brendo.
Holding on for dear life though, wasn't he?
I wonder if we can sell some raffle tickets and Brendo puts it on the roof before we go to the race.
125 on.
We'll get the auction happening in chat there on YouTube land. It's a cracking race. And again, look, we see Jet just 18 seconds down. He's just in a world of his own, isn't he? He's just out there, like
just gone.
Or Dylan looking. No, I don't think he's going to get it done. Not yet. He'll probably set this up for the back of the straight. Oh, Dylan DeBono was looking hard on that then, wasn't he? He'll set him up here for sure. Try and run down into Dandenong there, won't you? Try and get the momentum through that turn 6 area.
I was going to say, I haven't seen that many moves up the inside of this fast left, but if you can get the car up the inside, you've pretty much got the corner because they can't really go anywhere. And have a look at this up the inside.
And that's going to be Dylan DeBono to run through as well. Look at that. It's a 4-pit battle. It's
3 wide almost, Wayne.
Oh, look at this.
Alan, and look at Dylan. Oh. Dylan's going to overtake Wayne.
Dylan's going to go around the outside. He's just made 2
look at that. SVG and Will Davison, have a look at that. That was so good.
Bumping and grinding and panels are flexing, mate. Oh, there's going to be some hot heads out there right now, let me tell you.
Dylan's
that was a solid.
Dylan got all 3 there.
Look at this, the CL5 car battle. Look at this.
Almost 3 wide. There's almost 6 of them in there. Have a look down to turn 1.
Oh, this is crazy. Dylan.
And Wade's went around and he's lost it.
Oh, he's gone by himself. And he took no one else with him. How did you escape that? We'll have to get the onboard from... I think it might have been Shepherd. Was it?
No, it's Reynolds.
I have to try and get the onboard from Shepherd, though, because he spun himself and he goes straight across the here. Oh!
I reckon you
could stage left. And he kept it off the wall, too, so he'll get out with no damage. But he's going to be a long way down now, though. Wade Reynolds.
I reckon you could put a toothpick between Callan and Wayne's car there. That was so close.
I'm pretty sure Wade's a stunt driver the way he handled that. Then he hasn't told us, but I reckon he's probably in a stunt driver. Oh, who's that? That was... Oh, look at the... Callan now looking real racy on the back of Shepherd. A nice little battle. So this is good to see Toddy mixing it up, isn't it, Connor? It's like he doesn't race these things. Like these guys are normally, pretty heavy combatants, but Toddy's normally off doing other things. And I see him out here tonight mixing it up. And just, whoa!
Oh, huge send up the inside
big
there.
Send into 1.
Look at that. Ready? This is Callan and Wayne.
He's just
right up the inside.
He's just hung him out there, hasn't he? See, he made that at later Apex too. He hung Shepherd out there. He just hung him and waited and waited and waited. Oh, damn! The boys are just getting into it. That's crazy. Oh, here we go. Oh, Nick Ryan.
I thought he was going to go for that.
Oh no, Toddy. We're just talking you up, Toddy. What are you doing? You're letting the commentary team down. Nah. It's still good to see him out there mixing it up, though, isn't it? Oh, DeBono's dropping. DeBono just dropped 3 spots.
Still, DeBono's just dropped a heap of spots. Here's a replay. I reckon he's late braking here. Let's see
on the brakes.
Yep, late brake.
He's just overrun it.
Shot it. Yeah.
He's just overrun the corner. He was on the brakes early enough, but he couldn't pull it up for whatever reason. So
yeah, I did notice him when I've done a couple of endurances around here. If you've got a flat spot on the front of the tyres, the car just goes straight when it's coming down to that left. So he's still in the back of him here, like being very competitive.
He hasn't lost much, has he?
Not bad for a drive-through and being back up to P2, but have a look at this, Nick Ryan.
Side by side down the straight. Oh, he's moving him over. You see that, Connor? He just moved him out to the pit wall a little.
Yeah, just a bit.
Yeah, just like... Just
Can we
moving him over. That's nice. Oh, that's a good setup too. Oh,
Running wide.
Is that? No, it's Leaky behind him. Good to have Greg Leak back with us and on track racing. Oh, look at this battle here. This is still raging. I mean, Jet's like, hey boys, you keep fighting back there. I don't mind, because the more you fight, the more a bigger gap I get. I can just zone out. And Connor, we got like 17 minutes left.
Yeah.
I mean,
best night of work ever. It's great.
It's crazy. But look, Dylan DeMone hasn't dropped off. So we know he's got the pace in the car. You know, he's got the pace as a driver.
Like,
You know,
no
can he
offense
get
to the
back
rest.
to there?
Yeah, I was going to say no offense to the rest of the drivers out there, but right now Dylan DeBono is on a hunt. He's had a drive-through and he was up to P2 there a second ago. So he's got so much pace in that car right now. It's remarkable.
He'll be dirty on himself too, because he does pride himself on being
up the inside.
On the
Look at that. He almost got that done too.
A bit too slow, yeah, a bit too slow. But he'll be dirty on himself because he does pride himself on being that. Just, you know, always on that bubble, but always in control. Oh, Leaky. These boys.
Up the
he's
inside.
Gonna have, he's... No, he didn't get it back to him. As we're saying, like Dylan DeBono, he'll be dirty on himself, so he'll want to get this back just to sort of stamp the book for his own driver ability, won't he? Like, he'll be like, yep, I made the mistakes, but I got back to where I felt I should be.
Yeah.
I think his progression, so...
I think he'll be dirty about himself, but he just wants to be like a robot. But at the end of the day, he can't be perfect. Yeah. In every race, you'll make a mistake, but you can't always fix on him. You know, yes, you can try, but
Has he got
look
the
at this.
run?
Yeah, he's got the run.
Oh, no, he doesn't. Not quite.
Let's see what Dylan does.
Wayne Shepherd played it smart there. He ran all the way out to the right-hand wall.
Yeah, he did
He
well
made
there.
Dylan make the choice, either come follow me, or you've got to go the shorter rail. And
But they get out of draft, though, so they need to stay in draft. Yeah.
Oh, he's sending. Oh,
that's such a risky move, and he's turned him.
Oh, no.
That's a drive-through. So that's the drive-through.
Dylan's going to pull up here.
There.
He's going to redress this.
Yeah. That was a really bad mistake there from Dylan. Let's have a look at this. Just way too aggressive. Up the inside.
I mean, it wasn't really that big a mistake. It was just...
hit the curb.
I mean, he got a handful of that curb, and again... Like I said, he'll be dirty on himself. He'll be like, oh, why did I push? He saw the door open. He thought, I'll go in for it. And then, you know.
That's cost him
and I mean, look, that's good sportsmanship. He's done the right thing. He's pulled over and he's gone, mate, my bad. Completely did that up. You know, have it back. So, as he jumped on board now, riding with Greg Johnston, as he's putting a little bit of pressure on the back of Dean Sinkovich. Oh.
Dylan DeBono was just black flagged.
Yeah, he got a for the drive-through for that incident. So race control must have got a call and didn't even look at the redress as an option and made the call. So it's the way it rolls.
Yeah.
I mean. Oh yeah, we're getting the call from ShiBBy there, but I mean the rules are pretty clear, and I mean, you know, he did the sportsmanship thing. He kind of he knew he made the mistake clearly.
Yeah.
And the rules are the rules. So unfortunately, that puts him back. Where's that going to put him back down? Probably not as bad as he'd think. He's back into P. Was it 9? 8, 9? So he didn't drop too far, but it will be a sore point for sure.
100%. I think he'll be gutting because he's just made all that time up. Well done to him. Then it's just that incident, so he's got a black flag for it.
But look at this now, Connor. 23-second gap to Henry Fenton, 3 seconds back to Cullen Hodgkinson, and 24 back to Daniel Schultz.
Yeah.
That, with only 12 minutes left, those margins are going to be hard to break down. Even for Callan to get to Henry Fenton, that's going to be rough.
And talking about battles, look at this.
Nick Ryan.
Nick Ryan,
Wayne Reynolds, and Daniel Schultz again.
These guys have not been stopped battling all night. I feel bad for all three of them. Have a look at this.
We might need the scrutineers to check to see if there's any magnets in these cars, because these three have been locked in combat. Oh, how's the run? Oh.
Daniel doing amazing there. Let's have a look. Wayne Reynolds up the inside. Every time I say Wayne Reynolds, I think it's just Ryan Reynolds, and yeah, it's Wayne. So I feel I've got to keep correcting myself mid-sentence. So sorry, Wayne.
We're looking back now to Wade Reynolds for the brewed coffee machine, JWN, and then right behind him, Nick Ryan. Are they going to get the run? This is the question. Can you get the run around?
Daniel's in a good.
I'm not sure.
Daniel's in the best spot here, so let's see if Wade could do it. And he has. Look how deep he's went. That was. Oh, Daniel's off.
No.
Oh, and his car's destroyed there.
It's just. Oh no.
Here's a replay. Daniel Schultz.
Oh.
Yeah, there's contact.
Oh.
Not even net code there. Daniel Schultz just flying into the barrier there. Unfortunate.
That was a cracking battle right to the end, wasn't it? He's actually gotten away with that.
No.
Actually got away with it. He's gone to the pit lane now, but he actually got out of that reasonably well. Now look who's on the back of this.
DeBono.
Dare I say that is Dylan DeBono straight on the back of this pack with Nick Ryan and Wade Reynolds again for that little window of like 4, 5, and 6.
I love how he's been black flagged twice and he's still P6.
He's black flagged twice. He stopped to redress and he's still up there pushing these boys and contending, mate. I mean, this is what it's about, isn't it? It's about
if he
digging in and having a go.
If he passed Wade, he's getting P4. And have a look at this. Nick wants Wade, so let's see it right at the inside. Oh, he's done a good move.
Oh, that's crazy.
I thought Dylan would give him a little push there, but he hasn't. He's done very well there.
Do we have an award for a car who's lost the most places and gained the most places? Could it be the same car? Because Dylan DeBono be on for some positions lost and gained here, surely.
The black flags have been absolutely hit left, right, and centre, and Nick has just been slapped with a penalty.
Look at
so
this
Nick
run.
will need a.
Just want to add my 2 cents in about DeBono. My mic's on, though, guys. But you know what I love about watching DeBono race?
Oh.
Is that no matter how many times he gets, accidentally makes a mistake, ends up a few places back, his drive to get those places back is twice as strong. That was Brendan again.
Brendo in the fence. Look, ShiBBy, I've got it. Again, we're saying that with Dylan DeBono. He's a very textbook driver, I guess, in some ways. Like he does pride himself on his ability to race clean and hard, and it shows when he does lose these spots with drive-throughs or mistakes that he makes himself, that he just picks it back up and just gets straight back in and has a crack at it. So, yeah, no, I totally agree. It's a lot of respect.
It's hard. Oh no!
Wait.
So it's hard in league and comp, right? Because it's very disheartening if you're racing hard, and then you, by your own mistake, and I felt this myself, put yourself out of contention of a top 3 finish. You don't have that massive drive to really want to keep pushing hard, but all you see from Dylan every week is just non-stop push, no matter the mistakes. So.
I mean, he's up in a P4 now already, so he's absolute. Pace-wise, I mean, you look at Jet, great job from Jet though, but Dylan just. it doesn't matter if he's black flagged twice, drive through twice, then just keeps pushing. So well done. We'll have to get him in the com box. I'm curious to actually have a chat with him.
But the thing that gets me in Dylan Dubano is we see him up there week in, week out. You know, he's been tussling with Sam the first couple of weeks. Jet's coming this week, so welcome to Jet into the SOW League, and hopefully we get to see some cracking battles with Jet, Sam, and Dylan Dubano. I mean, if we can get those three guys on track at the same time and race clean, I think we're in for an absolute ripper race.
Definitely not.
You know, especially watching Jet the way he's driving tonight. I mean, this has just been dare I say it, an SVG-esque drive, hasn't it? It's been very, very methodical, very clean, very just tick the boxes as you go, one by one, and just get to the last window. And we're now 7 minutes away from the finish. And he's just in a position where you don't want to say it, but it's his to lose now, isn't it? Ultimately.
Yeah, exactly. He's got a 22-second gap right now. Oh!
Commentator's curse. That was 77 right behind.
That was actually a commentator's curse. He's got a bit of damage. Does that actually affect his car?
Not.
I can see that bonnet's been pushed up a bit. And
it won't affect as much in that, you know, if he had to go through the whole race with it, maybe, but I don't think that'll be too much. I think it was more of just a little love tap and get back on.
Yep.
But you can see there's just a little gap there, but I think he'll be fine. I think, you know, he was onto that pretty quick. You know, that could have been really disastrous, actually. We say it was his to lose, but, you know, the car that spins in front of you can sometimes be the one that wipes you out. And unfortunately, it was Greg Leake that just had a bit of a coming off there. But, you know, we ride now with Henry Fenson, 19 seconds off the lead. He would have been licking his chops when he saw the interval or the gap come down on his relative. He would have been like, "Oh, yes, he's had a spill. I can get at him." But sadly, 19.8 seconds there. Now 20 seconds to Henry. You would have seen that blown back out, and you would have gone, "Well, bugger."
Yeah, definitely. Henry's been the most consistent besides Jet. We'll talk about him while he's on stream. The Simrigs driver's just been absolutely amazing, really.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you cannot.
Alan Hodgkinson hasn't really put a foot wrong either, so.
Yeah, exactly.
We've got a call from ShiBBy in the box that Dean Sinkovic has had another spill. So we'll jump on board here. What are we going? There's Dean. Dean's off into the marbles, off into the kitty litter, giving the grass some trimming.
And he saved it.
Just clean the other side of the track for us there, Dean. Thank you very much.
I think the team SOW Motorsport boys need a Jim's mowing sponsorship. So Jim, if you're listening in, or anybody who's got a lawn mowing business and you want to sponsor the SOW Motorsports team, guys, just get in contact with us admin at simracingworld.com.au and let us know.
Absolutely. I could see the little Jim's mowing logo on the side of the SOW car.
I was going to say, sorry, ShiBBy, was that a shameless plug right there? That was amazing, mate. Well done. That was great, mate.
That was fantastic.
Yeah. Got the
We
boost.
see Dylan Dubano now just pushing new personal best of 121.5. He's got the bee in the bonnet, and he's just like, I'm not happy, and I'm going for it.
There it is.
That puts
he's run around!
No.
Oh, he's around!
I told you, there's no guy in the race who can lose and gain more positions in a race than Dylan Dubano.
Oh, here they come. Wayne Reynolds right behind him now. Mate, of all people that's licking their chops, it's Wayne. Look at this. Wayne is just absolutely right on the back of him.
Oh, no.
And Ryan Green is right there as well. Oh, no.
Boys are all back at it again. These are like lap 1 combatants as well.
Yep.
Oh, mate. Unbelievable. Oh,
Two wide.
Both.
And look at Green.
He's got
look
it.
at Green.
Green just sent it. He just. Oh,
and look at this, Dubano.
Oh, no.
He's off.
He's overcooked it. Oh, no. Oh.
He's cooked it like a roast chook, and let's have a look at it again. He had it as well. Oh, he's had it.
Yeah, he made the B pillar. Yeah, and he just see, that's that inside curb. It just Ryan Green's just pulled that in. Look at that. But oh mate,
I tell
how's
you
that
what.
send from Greenie? Greenie took 2.
Oh, it was great.
And that was just brutal send. So, I mean, confidence. Now we see.
Where's Dylan DeBono?
Dylan DeBono, P16. Has he gone to pit lane?
He's had enough.
He has. He's gone to pit lane. Yeah, he's just over it. So unfortunately, I think that's going to be
I mean,
the
that would
race
have
of
been.
Dylan DeBono there.
I mean, that was still P6 though. Like that would have been a decent result.
Yeah.
Behind Wayne and yeah.
Okay, so no further action on that incident. So, Dylan, maybe he got a little bit of damage from that as well.
Maybe.
Don't know.
Maybe.
He's still in the pit lane, so yeah, I don't know. I think that might be it. I mean, with only a minute and a half left to go, I don't know. Hey, can we just touch on this? We've got the best livery, but how about that for an absolute specimen picture for driver profile? That honestly, mate, that there is probably the best driver profile picture on anything I've ever seen.
I mean, go the guy behind him. I reckon he's got a pretty good picture as well. Have a look at this specimen.
Oh.
Yeah, it's all right. Not bad.
We might have. Yeah, I haven't noticed that, ShiBBy. Yeah, well done. ShiBBy's just gloating about the photos, so that's good. We're seeing more of the photos, but I don't know, Connor. I think we might have to get the public's vote on this one. I'm not sure if Wade or Ryan have got the best one. So we jump on board now with Jetto. Might see if we can get in the roll bar there. Just watch the man at work.
Still that correction.
See how Cruz. He's not making a lot of corrections though, is he? They're just little inputs. You know, he's not got big slides on. Daniel Schultz has just backed it in turn 4. But it's still that up on the other monitor.
Oh, Callan Hodgkinson in the pits.
What? He is too. Callan literally has just gone to the pit lane.
Didn't have enough fuel.
That's going to bring Greenie up. Is that going to elevate Greenie to P3? Oh.
Wade's in the pits.
Oh, they were being short on fuel.
Greenie's up the inside.
Have they all been short on fuel?
The big send.
This is going to erupt here, so we might jump on the nose cam with Greenie once we get Jetto Murray. Oh, that's Checker. Oh, Greg Leake's gone around.
No
we
way.
Can jump back on with Greenie. Can we get on the nose cam with Greenie? Because that's going to be on for young Noel as we come through for the final time. I know we got Henry Fenton just.
Henry in P2. This is for P3. See what happens. This is definitely on.
This is going to be here. Greenie's going to be sending. Oh no! Oh no! Greenie just. He couldn't quite get it into the spot, but he's still there. Come on, Greenie. One corner to go. One corner to get it. Can you get the run? That's all Cullen. Cullen's got it.
He's definitely got it.
Good drive, boys. Well done. That was a great last one. Barney, wave the flag. Get the flag going. Barney, what are you doing?
All right, can we get race control to fire Barney the flag bearer, please? He definitely wasn't doing his job tonight.
Had ShiBBy all confused. White flags, black flags, yellow flags. Everything was going off. He didn't know what was going on.
Mate,
so
we just needed a red flag at that point. We had every flag flying at that point.
What a battle there. I mean, honestly, though, that that last little window there with Greenie and Hodgkinson, that would have been a stellar move if he'd have made that stick.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, so there's the results, Connor. So bounce on through them, my man.
Jedi Murray and P1 at the start and P1 at the end. 42 seconds in ahead of
42 seconds.
42 seconds in front of Henry and P2. Started P2, finished P2. Callan Hodgkinson started P6, finished up P3. Well done to him. Ryan Green in P4, Wayne Shepherd in P5, Wayne Reynolds in P6, Nick in P7, Nick Ryan, Daniel Shepherd, Daniel Schultz, sorry,
mate, in P8.
Yeah, P8. Then Greg Leake in P9, Bradley Wall in P10, so he started P11, and done very well. Todd in P12.
That's a good result for Toddy, yeah.
Yeah, really good result. P11 for Todd. Bradley Mays in P12, Dean Sikovic P13, Greg Johnson in P14, Brendan Waltz in P15. Well done, buddy.
Yeah.
Dylan DeBono finished up in the pits, finished P16. Kevin finished in P7. Dean Sikovic finished in P18. Wayne Edwards P19 and Brendan Soap in P20. Than the rest of our race control. So well done, everyone. That was a great race.
That was a fantastic race, boys. I'm thoroughly pleased to be behind the cameras on a whatever day it is. It's a Thursday, right?
It's a Thursday.
I've had a long week, boys. Man, this new job's smashing me.
All right. Well, we've got the top three in the room, so we're going to bring in Mr. Callan Hodgkinson. Mate, what a night.
It's a good night. I had a good race.
It was all over the place, wasn't it?
Yeah, there's a bit happening. Just
Take us through your night, mate.
Sorry?
Take us through your night and sort of just what you were seeing in the mirrors and in front of you and all around, and what was the strategy there?
Stay out of trouble for the main thing, and managed to do that. And then, just had a good battle with both Wayne and Wade. And then, had to come in and get a splash and dash at the end. And it was pretty tight that last lap with Ryan. But, we got through. It was a good race. I had a ball. Yeah,
we did see you come in on that white flag lap, and we're like, uh-oh, what's going on here? I
was on a fuel save for the last, probably 5 to 6 laps. And then I'd realised I wasn't going to make it. So I probably shouldn't have slowed down as much, because then Ryan wouldn't have caught me. But all in all, still come through. So
yeah, right.
Happy days. Yeah, had a good race.
Yeah, nice.
There was a lot happening. There was a lot of people getting black flagged. There's all kinds of things happening.
Oh, mate, it was. I would encourage you to watch the stream back tomorrow, because it was hectic. There was stuff going on everywhere and just hard to keep up with. But mate, the 86s at Sandown, like from the driver's seat, what's it like? Like. For a race car around the circuit, I mean, like, we've all driven race cars in general, but what's the 86 like here?
Really good. I'm lucky to have I did a fair few races not long ago when they were at the 86s were here in the official, so I had that amount of practice, which was good. But yeah, it's good fun.
Yeah, right.
Good track. Yeah.
Do you have a question there, Connor, mate?
Yeah, mate. You had a final night. We saw everyone have a really good battle there. What's kind of the highlight of your night, mate?
Managing to stay out of the trouble and having the fight and still getting a podium, I suppose.
Definitely, mate.
It's always the way to go.
Yeah, mate. We saw the black livery be very quick tonight, mate. You were on stream all the whole time. We're going to see a night you're going to come here to SRW and you're going to have a bright pink livery on, mate, or keep with the black livery for a bit?
Oh, we'll have a chat to the boys to get them to sort of livery out.
Definitely, mate.
Yeah.
Look forward to seeing it.
Well, mate, go ahead and shout out all your sponsors, mate. Go for it.
I should know all these off by heart, but I don't. Pool Masters, Shunts, Crisscross, and I've definitely missed a fair few, but thanks
to Spies, mate. Come on.
Whitey Spies.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I looked at them. Thanks to you guys for doing the broadcast. Thanks to Race Control and everyone else at Race. It was good.
Mate, what an awesome result. I'm sure you're happy, and I'm sure all the Crisscross boys are very proud of you, mate.
Yeah, that was good. Thank you.
No worries. All right, we'll throw Callum back to the boys in the green room, and we'll bring in our P2 getter.
There he is.
Bring in Mr. Henry Fenson. P2 tonight, mate. Well done.
Yeah, thank you.
So just take us through your night.
Well, it seemed alright. I came out in practice and I was able to set a pretty quick time that no one was catching for a while, and then qualifying was good. Jet was way too fast, so I was pretty happy with just finishing second from the get-go. But a couple of silly errors. I was surprised I got back to the podium in the end.
Mate, I mean, I said to Callan, you guys were just battling all night. I don't think there was one car that was kind of out there going, oh, yeah, I'm a bit bored, blah, 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 just driving around. But, mate, that Simrig's car was absolutely on fire. Getting a P2, you must be pretty happy with yourself.
Yeah, definitely wasn't expecting it after probably the halfway mark. So, yeah, really happy. I think Dylan's toe coming into my pit stop helped sort of got me back in a rhythm, and I think I did a really good in-lap and out-lap. So, that helped a big time catching those guys and getting back in front.
Well, we were talking about Dylan the whole time, and I know it's your spotlight, mate, but he had 2 drive-throughs and still almost got P4. You must be pretty shocked about that.
Honestly, I saw him coming up behind me. He just, no matter how fast I went, he just kept bringing in time. Watching that green thing get bigger.
Yeah, I was going to say, mate, you saw Colin Hodgkinson going in, mate, and he was saying about fuel saving. Did you have to do much fuel saving, or were you pretty much on the money, mate?
I knew we were going to be short, and then I wasn't sure with the safety car. So I was just going to send it, and if I needed to top up, I was just going to top up, because I'm not great at saving anyway, so I just thought I'd give it a crack.
Definitely, mate. Any questions, Rob?
Nah, mate, just obviously, it's P2 for the Sim Rigsmobile, but who's in the backseat and who's giving you all the support and getting the car on track?
Well, all the support comes from Stockman's BBD. Family's, our brother's business. They helped me out. Happy to. They bought me some tracks when I was a bit short to start some leagues, so they're awesome and they helped me out heaps. So big thanks to them.
Awesome result tonight, mate. PT, well done.
Thank you.
We'll throw Henry back into the green room and we'll bring in our only pole sitter but race winner and a nice warm welcome back to Jet Murray.
G'day, how are yous?
Good, mate. How was your night? We can tell how your night was, but take it through from your point, mate.
I wasn't going to end up doing the race and ended up doing the race because Mum said I was allowed to stay up, so...
So you got the permission of Mum to do the race, so that was awesome. But how was the race from your standpoint? Like, you qualified P1. Again, you went out into... race format, and then you put down a lap during the race faster than your quali time, and you come home with a 42-second lead. So must have been an all right groove you had out there.
Yeah, it was kind of a chill race from my perspective, as I was saving the whole race and just trying to make that that fuel stop without doing the 2 pit stops and making that extra lap in the meantime. So it was good, chill.
Yeah, right. And I know Connor, our man, was going to be itching to ask that fuel stop question, and you were just saying there you were saving most of the night. Do you think you had more pace, or were you pretty much right on the limit there anyway with the saving that you were doing?
I probably had a little bit more pace because I was probably losing a half a second coming down into Dandenong because I was saving the whole way. And with the pace the 86 has, it's a great car, but doesn't have as much pace as some of the faster cars in the game and just loses a lot of speed coming down the hill. So I probably had a little bit more in me, but I didn't want to push myself because I didn't want to, have a mischief.
Well, mate, you are obviously dominant night. What was kind of the goal, obviously starting from the race, what was kind of the goal at the start?
The goal was to basically finish and also to have fun and have a clean race. Yeah.
Definitely, mate. Well, You might as well shout your sponsors out, mate. Go for it.
I'd like to thank Lodge Brothers, NZ Performance, Wayne Boylet Mechanical, Majors Garage, and the rest and the team for helping with strategy too, and Alamar Esports.
Very nice, mate.
Thanks
Obviously,
to Mum
you're
for letting him stay up.
Yeah.
well done, well, good on you, mum. Mate, you obviously do real world stuff in the XLs. How's that been going, mate?
Not too well, to be really honest. There's cars getting fixed from the Hyundai XL Enduro, and as I was 30% horsepower down in one of the pistons or whatever it was, so it's still getting fixed at the moment. But the first round's at Sandown in a couple, probably 5 weeks or so, I think.
Very nice, mate. Well done to you tonight. Good race to start it off, so well done, mate.
Cheers.
Right. We'll throw Jet back into the wilds.
Definitely into the wilds.
Wow. What a night. So there's our results again. So just capping off the top 10 there. Jed Murray, P1. Henry Fenson, P2. Callan Hodgkinson, P3. We spoke to those boys just here in the green room. Ryan Green and Wayne Shepherd coming in 4 and 5. Wade Reynolds in 6. Nick Ryan in 7. Daniel Schultz in 8. Greg Leake in 9. And Bradley Wall in P10. Wow. I mean, Sandown has produced another cracker tonight, Connor.
Yeah, mate, definitely a cracker. It's one of these tracks where it's just hard bailing the whole way.
Absolutely. And I think that's probably one of the biggest margins we've seen in the first couple of weeks in the 86s here at SRW TV. So that's...
Well, we've got a new benchmark, and it's Mr. Jedi Murray. We might as well wrap it up, Rob, and get out everyone's hair. Thank you for all watching. And you want to shout yourself out ever, Rob, or am I just going to keep saying that until you say no?
No, mate. No, it's not about me, mate. It's about the SRW TV. It's about the drivers on track. So we just...
mate. I love shouting you out. But, guys, it's been Connor, Nixon, Rob. Go and check me out on Facebook. And, yeah, we'll probably see you next time. Thanks to all our sponsors, Racecraft, Toyo Sim, Fast Track Experience. There we go. Warren and Brown Tools. And promo department, and I'm missing one. Mulvo Equipment.
Groom Industries.
Yeah. Groom Industries, they've been absolutely great. Thank you to all those sponsors. I forgot about those two. Sorry from my point of view. Drinking my coffee and I'm still trying to keep myself awake. So thanks for everyone for watching. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Friday night, which is tomorrow, is GT3. So go and watch that tomorrow night. That'll be a great race. And then on Sunday night, we've got the V8 Supercars. So you'll see me on track and the Racecraft entry. So I'll see you next time, guys. And from Rob, any last words, mate?
No, just a massive shout out to ShiBBy. Thanks for being on the cams tonight, doing an awesome job. And sitting here with you, Connor, was awesome evening. So thank you, everybody. And we will see you tomorrow night for GT3 action.
Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this broadcast tonight. And we'll see you all tomorrow.